following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa Cyclone Basketball pregame show on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today for a free estimate at 418-2463. Now for a preview of Cyclone basketball, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Gary Bateman.
And good afternoon, everyone, from the Auxiliary Gymnasium here at Basehor-Linwood High School. It's time for high school basketball action between the Ottawa Cyclones and the Blue Valley Tigers. These two teams falling in the first round of action yesterday in the main gymnasium, with Blue Valley losing to Olathe North and Ottawa falling to St. Joseph Benton by the score of 65-15. We welcome you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Ottawa High yesterday just was really outmanned by a very good Benton ball club that had just one loss heading into yesterday's action. Cyclones turned the ball over far too often, 33 times on the game, 22 of those in the first half, and many of them led to easy buckets for the Cardinals. Now, I'm just briefly chatting with the coaches here a little bit ago. They said that they were pleased with some of the things that they saw in yesterday's ball game, and they had some nice plays that they ran, but Benton just overplayed the passing lanes. Very difficult for Ottawa to get a good kind of shot, and like I said, the turnovers really causing them problems in their loss that moved their record now to 1-8 on the season. Cyclones were led by Sophia Fick, and she finished with 8 points in the loss. We'll take a break right here, come back with more on the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Superstand.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games, indoors, not a good idea. But Superstand's Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstand be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463. The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo is coming March 2nd and 3rd, and booth space is filling up fast. Be a vendor at this year's show and promote your business to hundreds of potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the ORC Goppert Building March 2nd and 3rd. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@KOFO.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. Get your customers ready for spring with the biggest event of the season, the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo from KOFO.
And back here on the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Don't forget we have boys action to follow. We'll move over to the main gymnasium for a 4:30 tip-off between the Cyclone boys and Washburn Rural. Washburn Rural is the number one team in Class 6A, so a big test for the Cyclones here this afternoon, and we'll have that action for you as well. And then we'll finish up our day of basketball with Hoop Talk tonight from our Pizza Time studios in downtown Ottawa, as Bob Johnson will talk OU Braves basketball and try to preview the upcoming games on Saturday against the Bethany Swedes. That comes your way following the 7 o'clock news tonight right here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. We will play here tomorrow. The games have been moved. The Saturday schedule kind of moved back to Friday with a few changes, not quite so early of a start. Nothing starts before 3 o'clock here on the school day, so Cyclones will play here at 3 or at 6 o'clock tomorrow, the Cyclone ladies, and the Cyclone boys will play either at 4:30 or 7:30, and their game will be in the main gymnasium. And then tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, it's the high school basketball scoreboard show, getting you up to date on tournament week here across the state of Kansas with your host, Nick Gosnell. Comes your way each Friday night on 1220 and 103.7 FM, the high school basketball scoreboard show on KOFO. Take a quick break. We'll be back with more. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball and the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service.
Your business is ready to thrive this spring. Your products are ready, your customer service in place. But how do you reach the masses? Be a vendor at the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo, March 2nd and 3rd at the ORC Goppard Building in Ottawa. And share your story with hundreds of visitors face to face. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. The perfect event to sell spring. The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo. Don't miss out.
Back here on the Super Stan's Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. The winner of this ball game will play the winner between Holton and Basehor that comes up at 6 o'clock in this gymnasium. And that'll be once again the 6 o'clock start tomorrow from the auxiliary gym. And then the loser plays the loser of that ball game at 3 o'clock right here at this venue. And that's going to do it for our pregame show. We'll be back with more here from the auxiliary gymnasium at Basehor-Linwood High School. You've been listening to the Super Stan's Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stan's Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Super Stan's Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. This Cyclone basketball broadcast on KOFO is also being brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Arvest Bank, also by C.S. Cunningham Construction, Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Bones Transportation, the City of Ottawa, Ottawa Family Physicians, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and rejoin KOFO's Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
And back here at Basehor-Linwood High School, let's give you this afternoon's starting lineups. First of all, for the Cyclones, who will be the home team here this afternoon. Number 10, Lauren Curtis, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 2 points a ball game. Number 11, Sophia Thickens, she's 5'10", a freshman. She averages 6 a game. Number 12, Summer Spiegel, she is 5'5", a junior. She averaged 7 points a contest. Number 22, Riley Titus, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 5 points a game. And number 25, Kirsten Evans, she's 5'7", and a freshman, averaging 5 points a game. For Blue Valley, it'll be Jordan Jackson, Ashley Clark, Jenna Anderson, Abby Wolf, and Jazzy Kling. And our tip-off is brought to you by Bones Transportation, a locally owned and operated trucking company for over 50 years and a proud supporter of Cyclone Athletics and the student athlete, Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Tap is controlled by Blue Valley. On the right side, here's an alley-oop pass, backdoor cut, and a shot missing, though, by Jordan Jackson and run down by Kirsten Evans. She'll bring it up to the top of the circle, dish right side to Sophia Thicken for a two-point shot that's off the front iron, no good. Evans will follow with the left hand. That one won't go. Tipped around, loose ball on the floor, And finally, Blue Valley has it. Tigers will push it up court. They've got a decided height advantage here this afternoon. Outside is Wolf. Goes right side to Jackson. Jackson puts up the jumper from 13 and scores. Jackson with a crossover dribble got herself open and hits the shot. And it's 2-0 Blue Valley. Evans out near midcourt. Wolf is on her. Blue Valley in a man-to-man. Near the Tiger bench. And now the ball is dribbled off the foot of Wolf, and it will go out of bounds. And it comes to Evans. Evans on the dribble. And the pass is knocked away and stolen. There's a breakaway for Jenna Anderson, and she will score with the left hand. And a quick timeout call for by Dwayne Caldwell. Timeout comes with 6:44 to play in the first period. Blue Valley 4, Ottawa nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
A couple of quick baskets by Blue Valley, and they set up a full court press now in backcourt. Ball comes into Spiegel, and Blue Valley will back out of that press pretty quickly. Spiegel dribbling out near midcourt. Goes left side Ficken near the Tiger bench. Pick from Curtis. Ficken drives to the free throw line. Off it goes to Evans. Evans with the left-hand dribble. Goes to Spiegel. Far sideline. Spiegel to the free throw line. Cross court. That pass is out of bounds. Last touch by Ficken. And a turnover on the Cyclones. Their second one here early. Wolf runs the point for the Tigers. She'll take it right. She'll give off to Jackson. Jackson to the free throw line. Pops the jumper, misses it well short, and it will roll out of bounds. Ball comes into Evans. They'll double Evans. She gets it off to Titus. Titus will push it ahead. He doubled at midcourt, lost control, but it's picked up by Ficken, and she'll be fouled. Foul will be whistled against Jenna Anderson. Ottawa has the ball. It'll inbound right here to our right. Julian Lane comes into the ball game, replacing Titus. Ficken looking to get it in. And the ball's off the hands of Curtis. Another turnover. Outside, it's Anderson directing traffic. She wants Wolf to come to her. Gets to the basketball between the circles. Wolf out high. That is Clark. Swings it cross court to Kling. Kling into the lane to Jackson. Her shot won't go, but a foul on Ottawa. Cyclone foul will be whistled against Kirsten Evans. That's her first personal. Check that. I'm sorry, on Sophia Ficken. First of two for Jackson is good. She has 3. And it's 5-0. Titus right back in for the Cyclones, and Ficken will check out. Second free throw on the way for Jackson is good. And a substitution in for Blue Valley. That'll be Diamond Prayer. Ottawa's ball in backcourt. They trail 6-0 here. Evans, whistle, and a holding foul called against who? That'll be on Wolf. Abby Wolf picks up the foul, number 1 on her. Here's Evans. Doubled. Gives it off to Titus. Titus tops the circle. Now breaks inside the circle near the free throw line and has to back it out to Evans. Evans looking things over. Alley-oop pass to Ficken, and Ficken can't hang on, but it was last touched. It was last touched by Ficken, so it'll be another turnover. And now Ottawa's going to pick up some pressure in backcourt. Anderson in the front court, double team, dribbles away from it, gives it off now to Clark, and into the hands of Wolf. Wolf on the dribble, 4:56 to play in the first period, 6-0 Blue Valley. Frere looking down low, now we'll give it up to Clark out top. Clark back into Wolf's hands. Cyclones in a man-to-man. Pryor gets a pick, drives into the lane, shoots on the run and misses. Follow try is up and good by Ashley Clark. Evans takes it right wing, now to the top of the circle. Now off it goes to Lane for a three ball, too hard, and rebounded by Jackson. Jackson quickly up court, near sideline. She'll stop, go cross court, and a wide open three for Anderson is good. And the Cyclones have to use another timeout. This timeout comes with 4:04 to play in the first quarter. Ottawa down 11-0, and we're back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Lady Cyclones down 11-0. They have the ball in backcourt as we get back to action. And it comes to Lane. Lane over to Titus against the press. Titus reverses her dribble. Breaks into front court. Now looks, gets it off to Lane. Lane, cross-court pass to Ficken. Along the baseline, Spiegel. Jumper on the way. Around the rim and out. Rebound, Titus inside. And she had her shot blocked. And the rebound comes out to Abby Wolf. Wolf out near midcourt. Takes it right. Hands off to Jackson. Jackson looks, needs some help. Give and go now to Anderson. Missed the shot. Rebound inside, taken by Spiegel, and Ottawa back the other way. Spiegel into front court, guarded closely by Pryor. Picked up her dribble. Now somebody needs to come to her. It's Lane near the sideline, but she lost control and out of bounds for another Ottawa turnover. In for Blue Valley will be Sammy Burnt. And also into the lineup is Kling. Anderson. Far sideline. It goes to Kling. Now to Burnt. Here's Pryor with it. Swings around to Anderson. Anderson wanting some movement inside. Finds an open Kling, and Kling will hit the three-point shot. 14-0. 2:43 to play in the first. Here's Spiegel. Near sideline between the circles now to Lane. Juliet picked up her dribble. Bounces to Titus. Still outside the three-point arc. Cross-court pass to Spiegel. Now Ficken on the left wing. Looking inside, finds Curtis, and Curtis will put it in. Nice look by Ficken for the assist. Curtis with the bucket, and it's 14-2. Pryor drives around Ficken, takes it into the lane, shoots and scores. Spiegel, between the legs dribble. Top of the key, it's Curtis, passes tip. There's a steal. Ahead comes Pryor, driving the lane. Shot blocked from behind by Titus, and Ottawa saves it. Good block by Riley Titus. Here's Lane. Minute 42 to play in the quarter. Lane looks for help. Pass tipped by Jackson. Lane got it back. Jump ball. Possession to Ottawa. Lane tried to throw the ball over the top of Jackson, who has her by a good 3 or 4 inches, if not more. Evans comes back in at the whistle for Ottawa. She has the basketball as we get back to action. Evans takes it left. Now drives into the lane. Dishes off to Lane. Lane out top to Titus. Titus trying to penetrate, not there. Right wing to Lane. Lane will take it right once again. Gets a pick from Curtis and a blocking foul. I'll check that. We got an illegal screen, evidently. No, a 5-second violation. Pardon me. 7 Ottawa turnovers. Minute 9 to go in the period. 16-2, Blue Valley. Left side, Kling. Kling, who got away with a carry right there. Now she has a shot but didn't take it. Anderson with it. Anderson drives around Evans, shoots, scores, and she's fouled. Foul is on Kirsten Evans. That's her first. Camille Hadel-Raby will check in for Ottawa. Anderson's free throw attempt rattles out. Rebound to Titus. Titus will push it across the timeline, give off to Evans. Evans bounces at the left block to Titus. Jumper on the way, short, and rebounded by Berndt for the Tigers. 30 seconds to go in the period. Let's see if they work for one shot. Anderson near the Ottawa bench gets a pick. Off it goes down to Kling. Kling looks. Wolf. Wolf puts up a 3. Misses. Rebound inside to Berndt. Shot no good. Follow try no good. And finally Ottawa has it with 12 seconds to play. Cyclones with 8, 7. Pass ahead. Knocked away. And goes out of bounds with 4.6 on the clock. Titus looks to get it inbounds. She will to Evans. Evans drives the baseline. Her shot was blocked, and that's the ball's out of bounds. Cyclones will have it with 1.6 to play, so maybe a chance to get a shot off here if they can get an open look off the inbound. And the pass is to be stolen. Kling from half court right before the buzzer, and it's good. She hits the half court shot at the buzzer. That is the end of the first period of play with the score. Blue Valley 21 and Ottawa 2. We're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply. Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Well, a three-pointer from half court by Jazzy Kling right before the buzzer, and Blue Valley has a 21-2 lead They'll have the basketball to start the second period. Ottawa's lone bucket coming inside by Lauren Curtis. The Cyclones went nearly 7 minutes without scoring there in the first period, and they turned it over 8 times. Underway here in the second. Diamond Pryor with the basketball. High post pass to Shearhart. Underneath, the pass goes to Bella Wimsgrove. Check that, I'm sorry. That is Jane Ryan for the bucket. That's 23-2. High-low post action and one well by the Tigers. Ottawa has it right wing, Sophia Ficken. Ficken will take it left. Dump down along the baseline. It's off the hand of Evans and out of bounds for the Cyclones' 9th turnover of the game. Pryor, with Spiegel on her. Lost control for a moment, but got it back. Shearhart on the high post. Cross court, it goes to Jackson, shooting it for 3, missing badly. And the ball comes out high. It'll be a run down by Pryor, and Blue Valley will reset. Pryor picks up her dribble and finally gets it to Jackson. Jackson will take it left wing. Looking, free throw line it goes, and a shot on the way is good by Ashley Clark. 4 points for Clark at 25-2. 6:47 to play before half. Evans bounced it, high post to Curtis. Backdoor cut by Ficken. Ficken is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Whistle will be against. Let's see here. Whistle will go against Pryor. First to 2 for Ficken is good. First point for the freshman. Lane comes in for Ottawa. She replaces Evans. Second free throw up. That one rims off. Rebound taken by Jackson. Jackson, right side. Looking. No goes cross court to Pryor. Pryor, left wing, looking into the post, but it's not there. Now Jackson. Jackson driving on Ficken, pops the jumper, misses it. Rebound Pryor inside. She got the positioning. Back outside to Jackson. Jackson looks for the alley-oop pass. Got it over to Ryan. That pass is knocked away. Goes out high where it's run down by Pryor. Now Jackson for 3 on the right side. It's good. 7 points for Jordan Jackson. And it's 28-3. Spiegel just about sent on the half-court line. Over goes far sideline to Ficken. Knocked away, but she got it back. Titus has Ryan on her. She'll take it to the left elbow. Gets it back outside the lane. Lane, one bounce, and through it past Spiegel for another Ottawa turnover. And timeout is called for by Blue Valley. 5:31 to play in the first half. Tigers lead the Cyclones 28-3. And we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Blue Valley uses its first time out of the ball game. They have the basketballs. We're back to action. Jackson with it, takes it right. Backdoor cut by Ryan, but it's overthrown. Goes out of bounds. That's the first Tiger turnover unofficially in the game. Spiegel will be met at half court by Pryor. Far sideline, Lane. Lane looking. Gets passed over to Ficken, but it's off her hands. Run down by Jackson. Here comes Jackson, ball knocked away. Pryor, free throw line to Clark. Jumper is short and rebounded by Curtis. Pass ahead to Ficken, near sideline. She reverses her dribble, takes it left, takes it all the way in, tried to throw up the shot, and was fouled. Strong move to the bucket that time by Sophia Ficken, and she'll go back to the free throw line. Foul will be on Jane Ryan. It's her first personal. It is the 4th team foul on Blue Valley. Ficken hits the first free throw. Ottawa will send Brittany Hornbuckle into the ball game. Kling, Wolf, and Anderson check in for Blue Valley. Second of 2 free throws. And this one's short. Rebound comes out high to Jackson. Blue Valley back the other way, leading 28-4. We have 4:46 to play before halftime. Anderson getting away with a carry. Off it goes to Jackson. Jackson looks, goes cross court to Ryan on the high post. Underneath, she finds Kling. Kling's shot is good. 8 points now for Jazzy Kling. Spiegel. And a bad pass goes out of bounds. 2 players in the same area. And 12 turnovers now on Ottawa High. Wolf will bring it up court for the Tigers. She'll give it to Jackson outside the arc. She'll swing it to Ryan, right wing. Ryan looks for the backdoor cut, instead finds Kling at the free throw line. Cross court now to Anderson. Thought about the shot, didn't take it. Underneath it goes to Jackson. Baseline jumper, no good. And Lane runs down the rebound for Ottawa. Juliet brings it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, needs to go someplace. And we'll finally get it to Ficken. Ficken holds it high overhead, looks in the high post, instead goes right side to Curtis. Curtis drives to the bucket, floater no good, but a foul. This foul will be called on Abby Wolf. It's her second. And a shooting foul, so Curtis is the line. First free throw is off the heel of the rim, no good. .334 to play in the half. Curtis missed the second one, rebound to Jordan Jackson. Jackson now high, gives off to Wolf. Wolf, just about steps on that half-court line. And the ball's out of bounds. And it will stay with Blue Valley. And now they'll change the call. Turnover on the Tigers. .30-4, 3:20 to play here in the half. Spiegel looking things over. Goes left side, Ficken. Ball knocked away by Jackson. Ficken got it back. She'll bounce it over to Curtis. Skip pass to Lane on the right wing outside the arc. Now to Curtis. Curtis looking, driving. Lane in the corner. Lane takes it to the free throw line. She'll get it to Spiegel on the left wing over by the Tiger bench. Between the circles, Lane. Lane, right side, Ficken. Ficken trying to drive on Jackson. Throws up the runner. No good, but a foul. That'll be on Jordan Jackson. So Cyclones trying to take the ball to the hoop and getting to the line at least. That's the 16th foul. This is a 2-shot opportunity for Ficken. Free throw number 1 is good. She's got 3 points. In for the Tigers will be Caroline Sokolsky. Ficken's second free throw is good. 30-6. Anderson with the basketball for the Tigers. Near side it goes to Sokolsky. Give and go to Anderson. He was fouled on the shot, but no whistle. And Ottawa comes away with the basketball. Ficken takes it right, reverses the dribble and lost it. Steal by Anderson. Anderson will drive the lane, and this time the blocking foul will be called on Spiegel. First foul on Summer Spiegel. Just the second team foul on Ottawa. Check that third team foul. First the 2 for Anderson is good. Anderson has 8. That ties Kling for game honors. Evans replaces Ficken for the Cyclones. And Anderson's second free throw rims off. Run down in the corner by Hornbuckle. Over it goes to Evans. Here come the Cyclones on the run. Down the far sideline. Evans avoids the double team. Now is fouled by Shearhart. Taylor Shearhart picks up her first foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Kristen Evans. Two minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Blue Valley is leading 31-6. Evans hits the free throw. That earns her the second one. Her first point of the day. Second free throw up and missing short. Rebound comes out to Wolf. Wolf pushes it ahead, drives the lane, dishes underneath. That ball is knocked away and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Cyclones. Ficken will come back in for Ottawa High. Anderson the inbound. And then it comes to Barrett. And we have an illegal screen set this time. And the call going against Ashley Clark. It's her first personal foul. And it is the third turnover for the Tigers. Lane, dribbling with the left hand, bounces it over to Evans. Evans wanting to penetrate. Ball's knocked away by Anderson. Evans gets it back. Evans on the dribble left wing. Get past to Ficken. Ficken puts up the jumper, missed short. And Anderson rebounds for the Tigers. And we've got a whistle and a carry violation. Palming violation on Jenna Anderson. Pryor's going to come back in for the Tigers with a minute 37 to play here in the first half. Ottawa will inbound on their side of the half-court stripe. Evans looking things over. On the dribble left. Far sideline Lane. Now it's left wing to Ficken. Ficken goes to Curtis. Give and go to Ficken, but it's off the hand of a Tiger and goes out of bounds. Good idea, but the pass was knocked away nicely. And it comes to Lane. Lane, cross-court pass to Ficken. Ficken doubled. Here's Curtis. Curtis shoots on the run, rattles it in. 4 for Lauren Curtis, and it's 31-9. Anderson for Blue Valley. Left wing to Pryor. Pryor takes it to the free throw line. Now to Barrett. Barrett, right side Anderson. 52 seconds to go in the half. Clark looking for something open underneath. It wasn't there. Now a 3 on the way, missing by Sokolsky, and Hornbuckle picks it up for Ottawa. Here's Curtis to Hornbuckle to Ficken. Inside it goes to Evans. Backs it out to Ficken. Ficken, skip pass out to Curtis. Knocked away. Loose ball taken by Pryor. Pryor into the lane. Shoots over Lane and scores. 33-9. 20 seconds to go before half. Juliet Lane picks up her dribble. Needs help. Tried to bounce to the pick, and that's a dangerous pass, and it will roll out of bounds to Blue Valley. Stop the clock with 12.5 seconds to play in the first half. Ball comes into Anderson. Anderson with 10, or down to 6 rather. Anderson looking for somebody. Loose ball. Curtis, 1 second. Can she get the shot up? And the shot is no good. It wouldn't have counted anyway. That's the end of the first half with the score. Blue Valley 33 and Ottawa 9. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Halftime of this girls' consolation semifinal, and it's Blue Valley leading 33-9. Tigers jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Led at the end of one quarter, 21-2. Cyclones did play much better in the second period. They started taking the ball right at Blue Valley and got to the line, shot 10 free throws in the second period, made 5 of them. But still a little bit too much Tiger offensive punch here in the first half of play. Of course, they also got the half-court three-pointer right before the end of the first period, and that certainly doesn't hurt as well. Next game here will be a boys contest. It's the boys consolation semifinal between the Holton Wildcats and the Raytown South Cardinals. Of course, the Cardinals were beaten by the Cyclones on Tuesday afternoon. Ottawa coming from 16 points down to pick up the victory. Holton was just really annihilated by Washburn Rural, who is the number 1 team in Class 6A, and their Ottawa's opponent here coming up at about 4:30 this afternoon. The end of this one will move to the main gymnasium to bring you the play-by-play call of that boys semifinal. Ottawa and Washburn Rural coming up next right here on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM, and we'll be back after this 2-minute break. Blue Valley leads the Ottawa girls 33-9, and this is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. providing compassionate care when you need it most.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Cyclone girls trail at halftime 33-9. Let's take a look at the scoring. For Blue Valley, 2 players with 8 points, Jazzy Kling and Jenna Anderson. Jordan Jackson has 7. Ashley Clark and Diamond Pryor have 4, and 2 points for Jane Ryan. For Ottawa, Lauren Curtis and Sophia Ficken each have 4. Kirsten Evans has 1. Ottawa went 5 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. Blue Valley was 3 of 5. Cyclones started over 15 times, while Blue Valley with just 5 first half turnovers. Nobody with more than 1 foul for the Cyclones. Abby Wolf has 2 for the Tigers. And again, that's where we stand here at the half, 33-9 the score, with Blue Valley in the lead. 7:06 tonight, Hoop Talk on KOFO from our Pizza Time Studios downtown, as we'll talk Ottawa University basketball. Bob Johnson will be there to get you up to date on last night's doubleheader down at Wichita against Friends, and the doubleheader upcoming on Saturday afternoon against the Bethany Swedes. It's Hoop Talk tonight, 7:06 on KOFO. We'll take a 2-minute break right here with Blue Valley leading at 33-9. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Super Stan's cleaning service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
If you were given the gift of jewelry this holiday from Sutton's Jewelry, then you know how much you mean to the person who gave it to you. Whether it's a ring, necklace, pendant, or custom-made piece, you can see the beauty of the cut, color, and design that Kathy, Phil, and everyone at Sutton's Jewelry took the time to make sure was just right for you. If you didn't get the gift of jewelry from Sutton's Jewelry this season, maybe it's time to take matters into your own hands. Visit Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2, and open anytime online at suttonsjewelryinc.com.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Back here at the auxiliary gym of Basehor-Linwood High School. This is the old gym, back when Basehor-Linwood was really out in the prairie The town has built out quite a bit toward them. In fact, Basehor-Linwood now has about the same kind of enrollment as Ottawa, and they play in a suburban league with Leavenworth, Lansing, Turner, Shawnee Heights, and DeSoto. And so this gym has a lot of old banners in it. One going all the way back to 1973, a boys sub-state second place, 1973. So that kind of gives you an idea of this gymnasium. Bleachers, of course, just on one side, and used for this purpose for practices and things of that nature now, but still a nice gymnasium. We're ready for the second half. The scores for Blue Valley: Jazzy Kling and Jenna Anderson. For Ottawa, Lauren Curtis and Sophia Ficken each have 4 points. After this one, we'll move over to the other gymnasium. We will bring you the Cyclone boys against Washburn Rural championship semifinals. The game tonight on the semifinal round for the boys is Piper and Basehor-Linwood. Ottawa gets the basketball first. They'll move right to left as we see it here as we move to quarter number 3. And underway. Blue Valley starts out man-to-man. Evans with the basketball. Kirsten Evans takes it near the Ottawa bench. Gets it off to Spiegel, top of the circle. Spiegel drives. Dishes off to Ficken. Ficken pumps a three. Missed it short. Fight for the rebound. Curtis pulls it away. And Lauren Curtis has the bucket. And for Lauren, that's a season high. She's got 6 points. Far sideline, Abby Wolf. Out top, Jane Ryan, who starts the second half. To Jordan Jackson. Now free throw line jumper by Anderson. Jenna Anderson scores her 10th point of the night. Here's Evans with the left-hand dribble. Looking for some movement. Out near midcourt, it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel driving into the lane. And got away with a walk. No, she didn't. They called it on her. Turnover number 16 on the Cyclones. Ottawa looks to double team at half court if possible. Wolf dribbles around it, takes it into the lane. Ball knocked away smartly by Curtis and goes out of bounds. Jackson will inbound. Trying to direct some traffic. She needs to finally get it in and does out high to Anderson. Anderson. One dribble. Now left wing it goes to Jackson. Ryan on the high post. Ball tipped away by Curtis. Loose ball and steal. Here's Curtis popping the jumper from 16. No good. And rebounded by Jackson. Long pass ahead. Over the head of Shearhart. Goes out of bounds. And another turnover on Blue Valley. We'll have a timeout called here. Tigers not happy. And they'll call a 30-second timeout with 6:36 to play in the third quarter. They lead at 35-11. We're back in 30 seconds. And you're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on KOFO.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Cyclones with the basketballs. We're back in action here. Evans goes right side to Spiegel. Spiegel looking inside for Curtis. Ball knocked away. Loose ball on the floor. Whistle. Tie up. Possession will go to the Tigers. Wolf with the basketball. Wolf goes cross court to Anderson. Anderson on the high post to Shearhart. Now underneath to Ryan. Ryan made a nice move and shoots and scores with the left hand. Ryan didn't try to force the shot up. She took one dribble, worked herself open on the left, and here's the reach-in foul on Abby Wolf. Wolf picks up foul number 3. First foul of the second half on the Tigers. And it comes to Spiegel. Spiegel nearly lost it to Anderson, but picks it up. Tried to go down low to Curtis and overthrew the pass. 18 Cyclone turnovers. 5:50 to play in the third. Anderson for the Tigers. High post pass to Ryan. Ryan looks. It was open underneath, but she didn't see it. Now Shearhart on the left wing. Along the baseline, that's Wolf out to Jackson. She traveled, got away with it, missed the three-pointer, tipped around on the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off Blue Valley. Lane checks in for the Cyclones, and Evans will go to the bench. Spiegel on the dribble out near midcourt. Over goes to Lane. Lane, high post pass to Curtis. Give and go to Lane. Lane in the land of the Giants had her shot blocked and rebounded by Ryan. Pass ahead to Anderson. Anderson swatted away by Curtis out of bounds. Blue Valley will have the ball underneath. Big block there by Lauren Curtis. And it comes to Jackson at the free throw line. She'll stop, look down low, set outside to Abby Wolf. And it goes to Shearhart. Shearhart shoots with the left hand and scores. First points of the ball game for Taylor Shearhart, making it 39-11. Spiegel takes it right. Now takes it back left. And the ball's going to be stripped away. Loose ball. Spiegel tried to save it. It'll roll out of bounds to Blue Valley. Substitutions for Coach Bruce Erickson. Diamond Pryor comes in, also Jazzy Kling and Ashley Clark. Inbounds to Jackson for 3, yes. Jackson in double figures with 10. Left side Lane, she had the 3, instead will put up the floater in the lane and score. Well, she knew what she was doing. She had the open 3, but instead took it in and got the 10-footer to go for her first points of the ball game. 42-13, 4:18 to play in the third period. Wolf over near the Blue Valley bench. Gets a pick from Clark. Gets it to Clark. Clark took an extra step. 8 Tiger turnovers now. Spiegel out near midcourt for Ottawa High. Gets it to Ficken. Ficken will drive in, dump into Curtis, and Curtis will be called for the walk. Right idea, but Curtis just giving away a little bit too much height right there, and she shuffled her feet. Wolf working against Lane. Dribbling out near midcourt. Right wing it goes to Jackson. Jackson drives around Ficken, hops the baseline jumper too hard. Curtis with a nice rebound, but then Jackson knocks it away and a steal. Back to Jackson, 3 on the right wing, too hard off the back iron. Ball slapped around and it'll be saved into the hands of Spiegel. And here come the Cyclones. Spiegel driving, shooting, rolling it in, and she fouled. Spiegel got the roll, and she'll try to complete the three-point play. That'll be foul number 4 on Abby Wolf. Cyclones will send Brittany Hornbuckle into the ball game. Spiegel's free throw attempt is good. And substitution for Blue Valley, Jenna Anderson back into the ball game. And who's coming out? Should be Wolf, and it is. Also, Sammy Burton back in. 3:26 to play in the third. Blue Valley on top, 42-16. Pryor Working to get it across the timeline, does on a pass to Burnt. Burnt, right wing, it goes to Anderson. Anderson drives toward the bucket, had it blocked from behind out of bounds by Julian Lane. And another nice block by the Cyclones. Blue Valley will inbound right at their basket. Anderson gets it into a driving Clark, but she missed the shot, and the rebound controlled by Hornbuckle. Bounced over to Curtis. Far sideline, Spiegel. Spiegel drives around. She'll shoot from the baseline, had it partially blocked. Pryor rebound. Pass ahead to Burnt. Burnt to the right elbow, off to Anderson. Anderson back to Pryor. 2:47 to play third. Anderson. Outside it goes to Clark. Clark left wing, Pryor. Free throw line, now gets it back outside to Burnt. Burnt to Kling, gets a pick from Burnt. Drives it into the lane, shoots and scores. Jazzy Kling's in double figures with 10, and it's 44-16. Here's Spiegel for Ottawa. Far sideline, Ficken. Ficken out top to Curtis. Back to Ficken, left elbow. Her 13-footer is good. And timeout call for her by Dwayne Caldwell. 2:07 to play in the third period. It's Blue Valley 44, Ottawa 18, and we're back in 1 minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Cold weather often brings cold and flu season, and that's often what brings you in to see the doctors at Ottawa Family Physicians or their registered nurse practitioners at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Family Physicians, 242-1620, or visit ottawafamilyphysicians.com.
Cyclones playing some tough-nosed basketball in the third period, and it's 44-18. Blue Valley will have the ball in backcourt. Ball comes in to Jazzy Kling. Swings it across the timeline to Burnt. Sammy Burnt to the free throw line. Top of the circle, Anderson. Jenna Anderson takes it right wing. Looks for a pick and gets it from Burnt. Over goes to Clark. Now a backdoor cut. Burnt made the catch but couldn't get the shot to fall. And the rebound to be controlled by Lane for Ottawa. Lane. Cross-court pass to Spiegel. Spiegel looks. High post to Curtis. Cross court to Lane. Lane takes it left. Now Camille Hunter-Radies is back in the ball game. She'll look for some help. And she'll bounce it right side to Spiegel, but on past her and out of bounds. Ottawa's 22nd turnover of the afternoon. Pryor for the Tigers. Gets a high post to Clark. Backdoor cut to Anderson, but she missed the shot. And it's rebounded by Lane once again. Here's Juliet Lane pushing it ahead with the right-hand dribble. Needs some help now. And she'll go to Curtis out near midcourt. Curtis swings it over to Hadel Raby. Now along the blocks to Lane, but the pass a little bit too hard and off her hands out of bounds. Evans will come back in for the Cyclones. She'll replace Curtis with 54 seconds to play here in the third. Mikulski will come back in for the Tigers. Titus also checks back in for Ottawa. Pryor will walk it up court. Pryor to Burnt. Burnt has it knocked away by Hornbuckle, but Pryor picked it up. Left side, Kling. She'll drive along the baseline, shoots and misses. Tapped around, comes out high, taken by Clark. Burnt left wing. Burnt drives baseline around Hadel Raby, missed the shot short, and Titus has it for Ottawa. She threw the ball toward Evans, but it was tipped out of bounds, and the clock will stop with 23 seconds to go in the period. Evans for Ottawa High, bumped and fouled by Pryor. His second foul on Diamond Pryor. Team foul number 3 on the Tigers. Titus gets it in out there midcourt to Evans. Evans with 14 on the clock, spins away from Pryor, gets it off to Lane. 3-point try, a little bit too hard, and the rebound controlled by Burnt. Burnt ahead. She's got a 2-on-1. She'll put it up with the right hand and miss it short. And a foul on the rebound against Blue Valley. Let's see the fouls called over the back on Jazzy Kling. 0.7 seconds to play in the period. Ottawa can just basically get it in and nothing else. And that's the end of the third period with the score. Blue Valley 44 and Ottawa 18. We're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
We train yearly to be iCar Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
3 quarters in the book. Ottawa down by 26, 44-18. Cyclones will get the basketball to start the fourth. They'll have their starting 5 out there. And we are underway. Evans with the basketball. On the dribble. Outside it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel takes the left. Ballox now backs it out. Looks for some help. An alley-oop pass is tipped away. Loose ball on the floor. And finally a tie-up possession to Blue Valley. 24 Ottawa turnovers here this afternoon. Still way too many for the Cyclones. Diamond Pryor for the Tigers. Far sideline to Sukalski. The pick from Clark. Bounced out high to Burnt. Burnt. Right wing Pryor. Pryor stops. Outside it goes to Clark. Left side now to Kling. Kling to Burnt. Outside the circle on the top of the key. There's Zukowski. Pass inside to Burnt. She'll be fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Foul will be on Spiegel, her second. And Sammy Burnt will be at the free throw line. First one is no good. Second one for Burnt is too hard. Rebounded by Clark, and her pass will be stolen away by Ficken. Blue Valley now with 9 turnovers. Ficken out of control on the dribble. Ottawa saved it somehow or another. And we're going to have a timeout call for by Dwayne Caldwell. The timeout will come with 6:58 to play And the score, Blue Valley 44, Ottawa 18. Back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
Whether it's on the court as a player or finally attempting to clean out that garage, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Health can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out about their remarkable care by visiting ransom.org.
The reason the Cyclones called timeout was Sophia Ficken was shaken up on the floor after she had fallen to the ground and massive bodies around that area. She appears to be okay. She's on the bench now. Ottawa will inbound. Lane replaces her in the lineup. Evans risking a 5-second call, and there it is. 25th Cyclone turnover. Pryor for Blue Valley. Right side it goes to Sokolsky. Sokolsky driving the lane. Shot in the lane, no good. Tipped around. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Ottawa. And we got a timeout. Looks like we might have a contact lens. Yeah. Kirsten Evans lost the contact lens, but fortunately found it almost immediately. Boy, that was fortunate because sometimes those things go flying. But Evans saw it immediately, and we're going to bring back to basketball action here. Evans with a basketball. Pass is knocked away. Taken inside by Curtis. Bounced it across the lane. Came back to Curtis. She fights for her own rebound off the missed shot. And we'll have a whistle and a hold called against Blue Valley. This is on Caroline Sokolsky. That is the 5th team foul on Blue Valley. So Ottawa inbounds along the baseline. And it comes to Titus. She leans in, shoots and misses. And the ball is out of bounds. It will belong to Blue Valley. .6:26 to play. Picken will come back in at the next whistle. That's good news for the Cyclones. Pryor, right side Sokolsky. Sokolsky gets a screen. Alpha goes now to Clark out high. Clark looks. Left wing it goes to Pryor. Pryor takes it baseline. Floater blocked out of bounds. And Sophia Ficken back into the ball game, replacing Evans. Kling will inbound. And it comes into Burns outside the arc. Over goes to Pryor. Pryor had it knocked away by Spiegel and a steal by Ottawa. Ficken pushes it up court. Versus her dribble. Goes to Spiegel. Spiegel. Out top. Looking. Needs some help. Oh, and a pass off the hands of Lane and out of bounds. And timeout Blue Valley. This timeout comes with 5:40 to play. It's 44-18. Tigers with the lead. We're back in a minute. Check that 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Adamson Brothers Solid Gold Song of the Day. Every weekday morning at 6:55 on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
5:40 yet to play. We'll head to the other gymnasium when this one's over. The Valley will have the basketball. Back underway. Pryor with it. Pryor takes it right. Spins. Out top to Barrett underneath. Burnt with the basketball, should stay underneath, and she will score. Clark with the assist there. Sammy Burnt gets her first 2 of the ball game. 28-point lead for the Tigers. And now Ottawa in danger of the running clock once again. Here's Ficken with it. Ficken, top of the key, along the baseline, taken by Curtis, forces the shot up and is fouled. A foul on Caroline Sikorsky. It's her second. Curtis 0 for 2 from the line. She has 6 points here this afternoon. Free throw attempt is too hard. Second Charity rattles out and out of bounds off the Tigers. Evans will come back in for Coach Dwayne Caldwell. Evans will inbound for the Cyclones. Evans looking. Finally gets it to a cutting Spiegel. She'll shoot and miss. Rebound controlled by Spiegel, and she'll be fouled. This one on Sammy Burnt. Spiegel 3 points on the afternoon. First one on the way, misses short. Second one on the way, that one's short also. Rebound controlled by Blue Valley. Pryor for the Tigers. She'll take it right. And she's going to be called for a carry. Turnover number 11 on Blue Valley. Evans calls the play, breaks into front court. Left side it goes to Ficken. Ficken tried to drive. It was knocked away. Loose ball and controlled by the Tigers. Far sideline, Sikorsky. Sikorsky out top to Burnt. Burnt, right wing Pryor. 3-point try is too hard. Rebound to Lane momentarily, but it's finally controlled by Pryor. Here's Burnt driving to the baseline. Cut off. Looks for some help. Ball tip. Taken by Pryor near sideline. Pryor, left wing Sikorsky. Sikorsky stops. Gives to Clark. Clark skip past to Kling. Kling to the free throw line. Looks for help. Back out to Pryor. 3:55 to play. Now here's Clark into the post to Kling. Kling rolls the shot in. Her 12th point. And with 3:42 to play, 30-point lead for Blue Valley. We'll have running clock the rest of the game. Skip pass, stolen by Pryor. Here's Pryor into the lane. Goes cross court. No, tried to shoot and missed. Rebound Lane and level reach in foul. Oh, no, check that. I'm sorry, a tie-up. Possession to Ottawa. Spiegel will bring it up court for the Cyclones. Far sideline, Ficken. Ficken brings it left. Oh, got away with a high dribble there. Cross court it goes to Lane, and a foul on Pryor. Diamond Pryor with her third foul and the 7th team foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1 for Juliet Lane. Free throw attempt by Lane is too hard. And Lane got the rebound. It was a 1-and-1. Lane got the rebound back at the free throw line and shot the ball in from the free throw line. Her 4th point. There's Pryor driving, shooting, and missing. Rebound inside to Kling. Swings it back outside to Byrne. Around to Clark, left side to Sokolsky. Into the post it goes to Kling. Kling goes up with the right hand and misses, but Ottawa fouls. Cyclone foul whistled on Lane, her first. 2 free throws for Jazzy Kling. She misses the first. She leads Blue Valley with 12 points. Tigers have 3 players in double figures. Kling's second one is good. And Riley Titus will check back in. Lane will go to the bench. Inside a minute and a half to play. 49-20 Blue Valley. Cyclones will play for 7th against the loser later on this evening between Basehor-Linwood and Holt. Evans nearly lost control, but got it over to Spiegel. Spiegel now to Titus. Riley driving, throwing up the one-hander, no good, but a foul whistle. This foul on Blue Valley's Ashley Clark. First of 2 for Titus, misses short. Ottawa's not shot the free throws well here in the 4th period, as they are now 0 for 6. Second one up, and rimming off. Rebound inside, though, to Ficken. She'll put it off the glass and miss, and we're pulled away by Burnt for Blue Valley with 25 seconds to go. Burnt, right side. Now it goes to Pryor. Pryor, now to Kling. Clock ticking down to 10. Pryor right side. She'll reverse her dribble on Spiegel, but Summer stays with her. Out near midcourt, Kling, and that's going to do it. Final score is Blue Valley 49 and Ottawa 20. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Family Physicians and Ottawa Care Clinic, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo is coming March 2nd and 3rd, and booth space is filling up fast. Be a vendor at this year's show and promote your business to hundreds of potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the ORC Goppert Building March 2nd and 3rd. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@KOFO.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. Get your customers ready for spring with the biggest event of the season, the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo from KOFO.
Cyclones fall in this consolation semifinal to Blue Valley 49-20. Tigers took control early, ran out the first 14 points, led 21-2 at the quarter. But after that, the Cyclones played them pretty well. Now realizing, of course, it was second stringers out there for the most part for the Tigers in the second half. But Ottawa just outscored in the second half, 16-11. They are now 1-9 on the season. They'll play for 7th place tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, and we'll have that action for you on KOFO. We're going to now head to the other gymnasium, bring you the boys' game, the championship semifinal between the Cyclone boys and Washburn Rural. In the final here, 49-20 Blue Valley, and this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Basehor-Linwood High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Super Stands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. This Cyclone basketball broadcast on KOFO is also being brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Costantino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Our Best Bank, also by C.S. Cunningham Construction, Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Bones Transportation, the City of Ottawa, Ottawa Family Physicians, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Some job boards make you sort through tons of the wrong resumes, which makes finding a great candidate like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's not smart. The smart way? ZipRecruiter. They actively find and invite qualified candidates to apply. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack. ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire.
Try ZipRecruiter now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Home Depot is the place for next-generation technology, like the Ring Video Doorbell Pro. With a motion-activated camera, two-way audio, and brilliant HD video, you'll never miss a visitor again. See, hear, and speak to whomever is at your door in real time, from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. Day or night, rain or shine, you're always home. For more information on the Ring Video Doorbell Pro and other next-generation technology, visit HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
A smart home is really all about home automation, putting together the right smart devices, smart electronics, appliances, and gadgets, and programming them to do what you want automatically. And if you've been planning to get started on a project to make your home smarter, it's actually easier to do now than ever before. Even if you're a total newbie to smart home technology, the Home Depot can help you find the right solution to make your home smarter and more connected. For more information, visit HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Kansas Agriculture Network Markets.
The cattle futures finished lower, the hogs ended mixed, and the grains finished higher. With a recap of the Thursday agriculture markets, I'm Dan Johnson. This report's brought to you by Valley Vet Supply in Marysville, Kansas. We begin with a look at the cash cattle trade. Still no cattle sales for the week across Kansas.